What is up, everybody? Okay, so we're back again. Like I said, I'm going to start doing a four-part, you know, little series on things I've learned on my self-improvement journey, like tips and trades that I have learned, things that I have come to realize about myself, and hopefully I'll share them with you, and hopefully they can help you out when you begin your self-improvement journey. Sorry. I have my window open right now. Like you can see, I have my window open. Let some fresh air in. Out with the old, bad with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. That's what I meant to say. Forgive me. We're not gonna edit that out. We're gonna leave that in. But yeah. Uh, so one of the things we talked about anxiety and how to deal with that in social spaces. Today we're gonna, turn that mirror around and focus on ourselves. Something I've learned on my self improvement journey is the bedrock of your whole entire journey is learning to accept and love oneself. That is that is the mainstay of all your self improvement journey. That is the thing that you must first. That should be front and foremost to anything else is learning to accept and love yourself for who you are. Yes, you're starting out, you may not like things about yourself, but still, you have to have that, you know, I'm still worth it. I'm still worth taking on this journey to improve myself. Like, I deserve this. And I found the first thing you should do when you first start your journey, go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, look into your eyes, and let yourself know you are worthy of this. You deserve love, be it from oneself or from others. Because I am of the belief, me personally, my beliefs, I believe you can't be in a relationship. You can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. Because then it's really not an equal exchange of love. It's more of you needing the attention, needing the love. They have to prove to you that you are worthy of love, not only to them, but for yourself. And I don't think that's the way relationships should be held. I think it should be an equal exchange of energy. You know, at least that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But yes, self love, self worth, all that should be taken into account when you're starting your journey. Think of it as when you before you start or at the beginning stages of your journey, your self worth, your self love, self everything about you are like embers. And your journey is just slowly fanning, adding straw to those embers to create a fire. So by the time you're done with the journey, you feel that not only are you happy with yourself, you're proud of yourself from going on this journey, and you realize that I had this all the time. Like, yes, these exercises and everything I did just helped me realize I already had this for myself. It's just I never really tapped into it. At least that's how I see it. Like, because when I first started, I was a master of self deprecation. I would put myself down. Because I always felt if I put myself down, when other people put me down, it wouldn't hurt as much. Because I always thought they were right when they talked, when they said bad things about me. When they talked about me negatively, I always figured they were right. So over time, I was like, okay, they're going to talk bad about me. But if I talk bad about myself, I'm low key building up a shield, thickening my skin for when they talk bad about me. But over time, you start using it as a defense mechanism. But over time, you actually start buying into it. As some people say, you start drinking the Kool Aid. And even though you did not start off, feeling that way, hearing it from an outside source and an inside source, you actually start believing it. And you start tearing yourself down. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, at the end of the day, if you have no other fans in your room, numero uno is fan. Numero uno is always going to be here. If you don't have any stands, you got to be your own, excuse my language, damn stan. You got to be your biggest fan. If no one else is going to believe in you, you believe in you. Okay? Okay. But I know it's hard. I know for some people there are medical reasons why they cannot, do that. Body dysmorphia, other things, schizophrenia. Like, it's hard for some people to do that. And again, I'm not a professional. I can't tell you how to deal with that. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not no. But for those who just feel like if I put myself down, then no one can hurt me when they put me down, that is not the way to go about it. Because that way you have no positivity in your life. It's just constant negativity from outside the house and inside the house, and that's not going to end well for you. At least in my opinion, from what I've learned. And I know I keep saying that, but I just want to make this perfectly clear. Like, I am speaking from my own personal experiences of, like I said, putting myself down, and I don't like when people do that, because you aren't worth it. Like, despite how bad things get, things will get better. Like, trials and tribulations are natural in life. Like, everybody's going through them. Some people have learned to hide it better, but we are all going through it. Like, it's just a natural part of life. And just like I said, some people can deal with it better than you can at the moment. You can at the moment. You can get there to where you can, sometimes just push it down. Like, okay, things are going bad, but okay, how are we going to fix it? And that's kind of how you gotta be in life. Like, bad things are gonna happen to you. Trials and tribulations are gonna happen. Obstacles are gonna show up. It's just how you work over those obstacles, how you find a path in the dark, how you find that light at the end of the tunnel. That's what matters. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything I want to say. Just love yourself, give yourself a chance. You are worthy of it. You will evolve. You will become more. Yesterday you is a different person than today you. Past you is a way different version to future you. You right now are just in the transition of leaving past you to reach what you can be in the future. Okay? I sound like a guru. That is awesome. I don't want to be a guru though, because I'm just not that type of person. I don't like telling people what to do, but I'm just giving my opinions. Like, this is the stuff that I've come up with. This is the stuff I've sat down and thought about and pondered over, and the conclusions. Am I saying that right? Conclusions that I've come to in my life. But yeah, you guys have a nice day. Happy Sunday. I hope the rest of your day goes well for you. I hope next week brings so much joy to your life. Even in the bad times, find the joy in all things, because it is there. You just got to look for it. You got to put in the work to find it. But it is there. You guys have a good day.